Hello dear students, welcome to my channel. In this episode, we are going to discuss functions. This is the fifth video on functions. We are in VSIQs. In this video, I am going to discuss domain problems, domain of the function. First of all, before going to calculate the domain of the function, for which type of function the function is going to define. Suppose the function is in this form. When this function is going to define. So for example, we will discuss first the types of the functions. Function is in this form. Function is of the form when the function is going to define. Function define. Function define when it is going to define is enough. So first the function is the first model. H of x is equal to g of x divided by h of x, f of x. When the given function in the form of g of x by f of x, how to calculate the domain of this type of function? So first the given question, the given function, you have to compare with this. Whenever the given function is in this form, when it is going to define, this function g of x by f of x is defined when f of x should not be equal to 0. That means the denominator. The denominator should not be equal to 0 whenever it is in the form of f of x by g of x or g of x by f of x. For this, except these values, the function is going to define. So what are the values is going to define? That is called the domain of the function. Suppose the second function is in the form of root f of x. I am taking all or h of x only. Root f of x. The root f of x function, this function is going to define, whenever it is root means always positive value, positive or greater than or equal to 0. So the root f of x is defining for the values of f of x is greater than or equal to 0. Whenever the function is in this form, root f of x, it is defining when f of x is greater than or equal to 0. Come to the third one. Whenever it is in denominator, suppose the same question, same function, which is there in the denominator, 1 by root f of x. Whenever it is in denominator, it should be greater than 0 only. It should not be equal to, greater than or equal to 0. Why? Because if it is 0, anything by 0 is infinity, we cannot define. That is the reason. Whenever the function is in this form, 1 by root f of x, it is defining when f of x is only greater than 0. Observe carefully, ma. Only greater than 0. Next, the function is in the form of the fourth one, h of x is equal to log f of x. The function is in this form of log f of x. Whenever it is in the form of log f of x is defining for only when f of x is greater than 0. When f of x is greater than 0. You remember that, you make a note. When the function is in this form, log of f of x is greater than 0, then only this function will be defined. Suppose this log f of x which is in denominator, in that case, how to deal? That is the fifth case. H of x is in the form of 1 by log f of x. Whenever the function is in this form, 1 by log f of x, here two cases will arise. One is f of x. Whenever log f of x is defined, f of x is greater than 0. Not only f of x is greater than 0, and f of x should not be equal to 1. Suppose if it is f of x is equal to 1, log 1 is 0, no? So 1 by 0 is undefined. That is the reason whenever the function is in this form 1 by log f of x, the function should be greater than 0 and f of x should not be equal to 1. In these cases, the functions are defined. You remember that, dear students, which these type of problems we are going to discuss now. Finding the domain of the function, these type of questions I am going to discuss now. Before going to discuss the problems based on domain, we have to know about 4 important results, which is very important regarding closed interval, open interval. So that also we will discuss now. Suppose x square minus a square is greater than 0 is there. X square minus a square is greater than 0. X square minus a square we can express as x plus a into x minus a is greater than 0. After that, x plus a can be written as x minus of minus a into x minus a is greater than 0. X minus alpha into x minus beta is greater than 0. X minus alpha into x minus beta is greater than 0. We have that x minus alpha into x minus beta is greater than 0 when alpha is less than beta. X is belongs to open interval of minus infinity to alpha union beta to infinity. This result we can write like this also, or x is less than alpha, or means union, x is greater than beta. Even we can represent in the real number line also. See here, in the real number line, this is the 0, alpha, beta, infinity, minus infinity. X minus alpha into x minus beta is greater than 0 when alpha is less than beta. X minus alpha into x minus beta is greater than 0. X is defining x is less than alpha. That means x is less than alpha means from here to here, no? From here to here. That means the values lies between minus infinity to alpha. It should not be equal to alpha. And x is greater than beta. It should not be equal to beta from beta to infinity. From beta to infinity. X is less than alpha or x is greater than beta means this value will come. This reason from here to here, from here to here. We can represent in the real number line. This is about x minus you remember that this is very important. Suppose the same thing x minus alpha into x minus beta is greater than or equal to 0 is there. X minus alpha into x minus beta is greater than or equal to 0 when alpha is less than beta. X is belongs to open interval of minus infinity to closed alpha. That means x is less than or equal to alpha union beta to infinity, closed interval of beta to infinity, or we can write it as x is less than or equal to alpha or x is greater than or equal to beta. Now if we represent in the real number line, here observe that this is alpha, this is beta, this is infinity, this is minus infinity. X is less than or equal to alpha or equal to alpha is there. So that means including alpha here. That is the difference you have to observe there. X is less than alpha means before alpha value. That means below alpha value we are taking here. Here x is less than or equal to alpha, including alpha, less than values of alpha it is taking. This is the meaning of x is less than or equal to alpha. X is greater than or equal to beta, including x is equal to beta to infinity from there to there. So the combination of these two, from here to here reason, from here to here reason, this is the domain of this type of functions. You remember that this is second type. These compulsory, these type of questions we will get it. If you remember this formula, you are able to attempt easily answers. So these two are very, very important. The next one, suppose x minus alpha into x minus beta is less than 0. When alpha is less than beta. X minus alpha into x minus beta is less than 0. X belongs to open interval of alpha comma beta. That means the value of x, it defines in between alpha and beta. It should not be equal to alpha, it should not be equal to beta. In between the values of alpha, beta, the domain of this function will be there. So otherwise we can define like this also, or x lies between alpha and beta. Alpha is less than x is less than beta. In the real number line we can draw like this. This is alpha, this is beta. The value of x will be here. X belongs to, x is lies between alpha and beta. In between alpha and beta, the value will be there. Here minus infinity to plus infinity. So previously this place we are getting, this reason we are getting. Now alpha and beta. The domain of this type of function x minus alpha and x minus beta is less than 0 means the value of x lies between alpha and beta but should not be equal to alpha, should not be equal to beta. This is about it. Now, suppose if it is less than or equal to 0 is there. Here also same thing. X belongs to closed interval of alpha comma beta. That means the value of x lies between alpha and beta. That means x is equal to alpha or x is equal to beta. So this can be drawn in real number line. Here it is the alpha, is a beta. That means here closed interval x may be equal to alpha, may be equal to beta. The value of x lies between alpha and beta, including alpha beta. So here minus infinity to plus infinity. The value of x in between these two. You remember that? This is a real number line. This type of for this type of functions. These four important properties you have to remember, and not only that one. Sometimes like this it will come. X is greater than a. X is greater than a means what? This is the real number line. Minus infinity to plus infinity. A will be here. X is greater than a. The values of x which is always greater than a. So from there to there. Therefore, whenever x is greater than a, the domain of f of x will becomes x belongs to open interval of a comma infinity. So this reason will come there. Suppose if it is x is less than a, x is less than a, what we are going to get? In the real number line, this is minus infinity to plus infinity. This is a, x is less than a. That means from minus infinity to a. This reason we are getting. So x is less than a, that implies that x belongs to open interval of minus infinity to comma a. The values of x is defined for minus infinity to a. Suppose if it is x is greater than a, greater than or equal to a. Here I will write here. X is greater than or equal to a. That means x is equal to a or greater than a. In this case, this is the real number line, minus infinity plus infinity, here a. X is greater than a or equal to a. So from here to here. This is the domain of this type of function. So x is belongs to greater than or equal to is there, means closed interval will come. Closed interval of a to greater than a means a to infinity. So whenever x is greater than or equal to minus 3 is there, x is belongs to closed interval of minus 3 comma infinity. Whenever infinity is there, open interval will come. X is less than or equal to a. In the real number line, we can show that this is minus infinity, this is a, this is infinity. X is less than or equal to a. Less than a means from here to here, or equal to means here. So in this reason, x is less than or equal to a values will be there. So x is belongs to open interval of minus infinity to closed a. Closed a. These four things also you have to remember, dear students. This is one category. This is another category. This is also another category. If you follow these what we explained here, you are able to attempt any question in domains of the function. I will discuss. Let us have a discussion. The first question in this. Find the domain of f of x equal to 3 power x by x plus 1. 3 power x by x plus 1. It is in the form of g of x by f of x. We already discussed in the first model, g of x by f of x. This function, domain they are asking now. Domain means for what values of the function is defined. So here, f of x equal to 3 power x divided by x plus 1 is defined when g of x, that means x plus 1 should not be equal to 0. That means 1 we can take that side. X is not equal to minus 1. When x is not equal to minus 1, the function is going to define except the values of minus 1. And one more thing you have to remember, and 3 power x is defined for all x belongs to R. For any value of real numbers it will be defined. X is equal to minus infinity to infinity, any value you substitute here, it will be defined. Some values will come, positive values. So for what values it is not defined? Minus 1. So except minus 1. Therefore the domain of f of x equal to 3 power x by x plus 1 is or minus 1. Except minus 1 it will be defined or minus 1, or someone will represent like this also. Both the meaning is same. That means except minus 1, this is. In the real number system, except minus 1 it is going to define. Next question. Find domain of f of x equal to square root of x square minus 25. So we already discussed that whenever the function is in this form, whenever function root f of x is defined, f of x is greater than equal to 0 when f of x is greater than or equal to 0. Here also same thing. F of x equal to square root of x square minus 25 is defined when x square minus 25 is greater than or equal to 0. So it can be written as x square minus 25 can be written as 5 square is greater than or equal to 0. It is in the form of a square minus b square, a plus b into a minus b. So x plus 5 into x minus 5 is greater than or equal to 0. X plus 5 can be written as x minus of minus 5 into x minus 5 is greater than or equal to 0. Just now we discussed in this session, it is in the form of x minus alpha into x minus beta is greater than or equal to 0 when alpha is less than beta. Alpha equal to minus 5, beta equal to 5. So it is in this form. For what values of x it is defined here? X is belongs to open interval of minus infinity to closed alpha union closed beta to infinity. For these values it will be defined. Or in other words, how to write? Or x is less than or equal to alpha or x is greater than or equal to beta. Both the meaning is same. So here also, after getting of this step, x belongs to open interval of minus infinity to closed minus 5 union closed 5 to infinity. Or we can write it as x is less than or equal to minus 5 or x is greater than or equal to 5. This is the domain of the given function. You have to remember this one why because it is very important. We already discussed in this session. First thing, whenever you recognize it is in this form root f of x, when it is defined, f of x is greater than or equal to 0. For that only 1 mark. After that remaining 1 mark for clarifying, for simplifying and write that range. So not range, that domain values. Here, the next question, find the domain of f of x equal to square root of x square minus 3x plus 2. Again, it is in this form of root f of x. Root f of x, when it will be defined, f of x equal to square root of x square minus 3x plus 2 is defined when x square minus 3x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. Find the factors or factorization, you have to do that. So x square minus 2x minus x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. From these two x value, from these two minus 1, x into x minus 2 minus 1 into x minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. So x minus 1 into x minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. You always remember that alpha value while writing the product of these two factors, always you write the less value in the first factor. Compare with 1 and 2, 1 is less now. So you have to write as x minus 1 into x minus 2. Then only it will be applicable for this formula. Alpha is less than beta. So after reaching of this step, you have to apply the formula. Therefore, x is belongs to open interval of minus infinity to closed 1 union closed 2 to infinity. Or we can write it as x belongs to, x is less than or equal to 1 or x is greater than or equal to 2. This is the way you have to get it. If you want, you will represent in the real number line also. See here, what are the factors 1 and 2? So here 1, here 2, here infinity, here minus infinity. X is less than or equal to 1 union, x is greater than or equal to 2. So the combination of these two, open interval of minus infinity to closed 1 union, closed 2 to open infinity. That all I wrote here. So this is the required domain of the function. Yeah, the next question. This type of problem is very important. 2 questions are there. This type of question. You will practice sincerely these type of questions. Here, the domain of f of x equal to square root of 2 plus x plus square root of 2 minus x divided by x. So here the sum of two functions are there and the denominator another function is there. First of all, it is in the form of g of x by f of x. Whenever g of x by f of x is defined what? When g of x is not equal to f of x is not equal to 0. So denominator should not be equal to 0. First thing. So is defined the given function f of x equal to square root of 3 plus x. Sorry, 2 plus x. Square root of 2 minus x divided by x is defined when first thing x should not be equal to 0, denominator value. G of x should not be equal to 0. After that go to the numerator. The sum of two functions are there and square root of 2 plus x is defined when 2 plus x is greater than or equal to 0 and square root of 2 minus x is defined when 2 minus x is greater than or equal to 0. These are the things. X is not equal to 0. Now come to 2 plus x is greater than or equal to 0. Here I will write it. That implies that 2 plus x is greater than or equal to 0 means x is greater than or equal to minus 2. 2 we are taking that side. So x is greater than or equal to minus 2. Just now we discussed that x is greater than or equal to a means x belongs to closed interval of a to infinity. So x is greater than or equal to minus 2 means x is belongs to closed interval of minus 2 to infinity. And come to the second one, square root of 2 minus x is defined when 2 minus x is greater than or equal to 0. That implies that minus x is greater than or equal to 2. If we remove minus here, the inequality will be changed. So that implies that x is less than or equal to 2. So x is less than or equal to 2 means what? X is belongs to open interval of minus infinity to closed to. X is less than or equal to 2. So minus infinity to open interval of minus infinity. Whenever it is infinity, you should take always open interval. Less than or equal to. Less than 2 means minus infinity. Or equal to means closed. So now, whenever the two functions, sum of two functions is there, you can take that intersection of these two intervals. See here, in this interval, x should not be equal to 0. If you draw the real number line, you will get it. This is the 0. This is minus 2, this is plus 2, this is infinity, this is minus infinity. Come to x is not equal to 0. So now only not equal to 0 means x should not be equal to 0 means open interval. Next, x belongs to open interval of minus 2 to, closed interval of minus 2 to infinity. So here, this is about square root of 2 plus x is defining from here to here. Open closed interval of minus 2 to infinity. And come to square root of 2 minus x is defined when 2 minus x is greater than or equal to 0. Minus x is greater than or equal to 2. So here, here I wrote 2. We can take this side now minus. So whenever we are going to get cancel the minus symbol, so inequality will change. X is less than or equal to 2. So now x is belongs to open interval of minus infinity to close 2. So here open interval of minus infinity to close 2. In these two intervals, x should not be equal to 0 and the intersection of these two intervals, close interval of minus 2 to infinity, close interval of, open interval of minus infinity to close 2. In this combination is this one, common intersection part is this. In this x should not be equal to 0. Therefore, we can write like this way. Therefore, the domain of f of x is closed minus 2 to open 0 union open 0 to closed 2. Or we can write like this also. Another representation. closure interval of minus 2 to 2. In this 0 should not be there. So closure interval of minus 2 comma 2 minus 0. We can write like this also. Even another representation, closed minus 2 to 2, 0. Anyway, we can write. The meaning is this only. So this is the required domain of the function. Thank you dear students for watching my channel. Please do subscribe and share to your friends. In the next video, the different models of domains of the functions we will discuss. Some AEEE, JEE mains, MSET type questions, also domain type of questions we will discuss in the next video. Thank you all.